everyone. All right, so I wanted to talk about the Rancho Los Alamitos that I visited when I went down to Long Beach, California. In the city of Long Beach, right next to Cal State Long Beach, which I graduated from, is this neighborhood. It's a gated community, and in the middle of it is this historic rancho. I've known that this place existed, and I wanted to visit it for years, and I never did until I moved away and came back and visited. So when I went down to my grandpa's 90th birthday, I put this on my list of things to do. I think we went on a Friday, me and my dad, and it was great. It's free to go, but you know, like any historical place or museum, like donations are encouraged. This place has a ranch. They still have horses. It has these really awesome gardens. It was like a huge, like succulent cactus garden. It was really neat, and they have these paths that you can walk along and just explore. If I ever get proposed to, that would be like an awesome place to have that happen. The piece de resistance was the old ranch house. You can see the outside of the ranch house on your own, but if you want to go inside, you have to go on a guided tour. That is the way to do it. You want to see the inside of this place. Oh, by the way, I was not allowed to take any pictures or video inside the house, so sorry. It kind of reminds me of Hearst Castle, not by scale or opulence, but by, I don't know, like time period. The tour guide said that this whole ranch place is basically like it was frozen in the year 1933. I find the 1930s, 1920s really interesting because it's like this overlap, like rural places in America at that time were kind of like in the 1800s, but like the big cities were more modern, like by our standards. They would have a lifestyle that we were more familiar with. It was like these two time periods and lifestyles coexisted at the same time between like the 1920s and 1930s. Like inside of the ranch house, I wish I could show you guys a picture or video of this refrigerator that they had in the kitchen. It was this old refrigerator, and it still worked. We were standing in the kitchen, I heard this sound, and I'm looking at this old refrigerator that it had like some weird contraption on top of it, and I heard like a buzzing noise, or I heard something from it, and I'm like, is that thing on? And it was! I know, I get excited about weird stuff. This ranch house dates back to the early 1800s. When I was looking on the website, they're saying that the ranch house, they started building it between 1800 and 1834. Like they started with an adobe structure, and then throughout the years, they added onto it. Ugh, I wish I could get video of the inside. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but like when you live in a place, in this case, Southern California, there's all these touristy things that you just don't do as a local. And now that I've moved away, I'm now doing those touristy things when I go back. Does that make any sense to you guys? Are you guys the same way? Do you live in like London or Sydney or something, and do you just not go to the Tower of London or the Opera House? Like, does this phenomenon happen to you guys also? When I was living in Las Vegas, before I moved, I was like, okay, before I'm out of here, I want to do some touristy things. And so I went on the big observation wheel. What else did I do? Well, okay, there was a lot I could have done and I didn't do. That was one of the things that I did when I went on my California trip. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing. I'll also put links in the description bar to my website and my coloring books. You can buy merchandise on there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and take care.